Okay, I have tried to do so many times. It's not really working. Keep crashing. Okay, for the eighth time. Let's go. The queries and everything is okay. It's just the software here in my computer keeps crashing. Okay. So I'm going to create a new database. And here I'm going to give a system administrator privilege. And I should have my database here, test food inspection. I'm going to delete this one. Existing connections. Okay. Okay, so here I'm going to upload that data. It's going to be a Excel file. I'm going to upload everything that I'm doing here to Blackboard, and I'll send you add the information in the email. Oh, sorry. Destination. Okay, I'm going to just upload it as it is because I am exhausted. Okay. Okay, so I uploaded this and I'll fix it as it goes. Alright, so here's my raw data. I changed to find a raw data because I can't write raw data anymore. So I'm just going to get a new query window, and I just gonna grab this stage table here, and I am going to put food inspection stage. Okay, so here I'm missing a comma. So here I'm missing a little comma right here. Let me fix it. And I put this food inspection stage. All right, so since good, I don't know if I'm going to use all of that. I change and chart max license source ID in. So I changed some things to in, and I might not use everything, but and at this stage I'm not important what the data says anymore. So I just want to make sure that everything is null and just the first one is not null. All right, so let's see, refresh. Okay, final raw data and food inspection. Okay, we do get better by redoing a million times, I guess. Just not have that much time. Okay. All right, so without code, file, new project, integration. So this, we are going to call this food inspection project 1. Food inspection project 1, and this is in my source and repository. Okay. I'm going to rename the first package will be stage, and I'm going to grab a data flow task, Resource assistant. Make sure that you copy paste because otherwise we'll stay even longer. Okay. Now, what is the name of my database? Task food inspection W1. I think it is. Now the destination right here in the bottom. Going to connect to the server. Oh, I didn't take the medication. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, sorry, I had to take medication, I forgot. Okay, so, and here it is, the bottom. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna connect the raw data, final raw data, and here I'm going to connect to the stage. That's food inspection stage. Mappings, all the keys ignore, everything else should be okay. And I'm going to execute. Okay, here work. Gonna go here and refresh. And this is there you go. So I have all my data there. I'm gonna close it, and now we go to the next step, that is grabbing the first. We did the full this stage. We're gonna grab this deem inspection. Copy, and the key is food inspection key. So that food inspection key should be, let me open this one. The same food inspection key, lowercase, yes, seems like it's okay. So execute, and there you go. Refresh. Table, and here is food inspection. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to create a new package. Here it is, rename. What is the name? Deem. Deem inspections. Okay. Yes. Data float. Source. The same tables. Oh God. I copied the wrong thing here. Okay, copy. This is my test and my destination here. Okay. to connect. But please do not forget that you connected, but the table is actually empty. You didn't grab anything. Now we're only going to work with the food inspection, nothing else. And we're going to connect this to the dim inspection. You have to see the mappings. This has to be ignored because it's going to be auto incremented. The rest is everything good. And we're going to execute. Okay, so I go here. Where is refresh? And the data here. Now you had to grab this food inspection key and put this in to the stage table. See, you had to map it and do that. You had to close the table since otherwise it's not going to populate. Okay, new query. I'm going to grab this update. And then what is the name of my table is food, what food inspection with an S or no? Stage, so that's my table. Can I make this bigger so you guys can see it maybe? All right, much better. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put this here. And the name of the key is, which one is the one that I just did it? Dim inspection, and it's food inspection key. So this is the key. I'll post all of them in Blackboard, and the name of the table is dim inspection. This is the name of the table. Dim inspection, dim inspection, dim inspection. The name of my table is food. I change it. So remember, you had to use your name. Okay, so this is the name that I call my food inspection, my stage table. This is the D inspection. This is what we're doing here, the first dim inspections. And I'm going to map this key that is in the dim inspection and has populated the data to this key that is in the stage. And I'm going to map it using this value inside the source ID, because both tables have, if you look here, source ID. Okay, so this is the first one and it's done. I'm going to close this, refresh. And if I go to the food inspection here, I can see that well, I didn't upload it. Incorrect. Okay, let me see. Line 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Food is on. I deleted. on. There you go. There you go. Oh, inf DBO. Where I have two dots out here. There you go. Okay, now I finally updated. Wait a minute, let me copy this. And I'm going to put this in here. Okay. Okay, so if I go and refresh again, and go to the food inspection stage, you can see that my food inspection key has been updated. All right, so now let's go to the next table. So we did the stage, we did the dim inspection, right? Dim inspection. Now we're going to the business feature here. Oh, this is a long one. Oh. So we actually have, oh my God, kill me now. Kill me now. Okay, I had to fix my mouse scroll. License name is ID. So this is the business feature and this is the key, business key. Okay, I'm going to highlight everything or just run it, execute. All right, so this is done. Copy, refresh. Table. Here is business feature. Now we're going to go here and I'm going to do something different. Just going to grab a source assistant here. Oh, I do have to create another connection. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to call this dim bus underscore features. Okay, I'm gonna grab a flow task source. Native. There is other ways that you can do this in a faster way, but you have to be more knowledgeable of this. You have to practice a little more. And we're gonna grab now always the stage. And now we're going to put this in the next table that is the features, mappings. The business key should be ignored, so it's the first one. And everything else should be mapped. Perfect, okay? So we're going to execute. Okay, great. 1 second. My table is my chair is uncomfortable. Okay. All right, so let's go and close here. Go and look at this in feature. There you go. So now you have to update this bus key all the way to the stage. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put this down here. Now I want to is, what is the name of the key? Bus key. Bus key. The name of this is theme bus features. And source ID, and here is business. Okay, so again we're going to map it to the source ID. Okay, let's go run this. And okay, oh, line 11 on. Oh, here on. Okay, so copy, and I'm going to change this one. Okay, so I changed it. So now if I refresh, we're almost there. If I refresh this tables, my second key has been updated. Perfect. Now I'm going to create my other table. This is the stage, theme dimensions, theme features. Okay, so we have one more that is the fact inspection copy. But I had to look something here. Features, how I wrote the inspection key, the fact source inspection bus key inspection key. Oh, that one, this one doesn't need, the fact table doesn't need to be added there. All right, so now I'm going to pull this one, and I'm going to change this to make inspection key no. And so Nick, okay, so this is actually in more than one table. And then we're going to take this. All the keys are here, the results, the license. Okay, so fact inspection. So I'm going to run the last one. All right, and I'm going to open this to double check if how many inspection key. Oh, I don't need that key. I'm not going to use it. I delete that table. That's okay. So let me remind that I delete that table. And is the food inspection key? Is that correct? Yeah. All right. So I delete that one. But it's not going to cause me any problem. I already have the keys that I need. All right. So let me refresh. I have all my tables. The last one is the fact table. So that's the last part of actually uploading the data. Thank God. New. And this is going to be fact table. It's the last one. Okay, I'm going to grab a data flow task, source assistant. Destination. So I'm repeating everything one by one, connected to the same database, same DW. And here I'm going to connect this, and then I'm going to grab the data. So it's always the stage that has all my data. And here I'm just going to grab that fact table, fact inspections, go to my mappings. The fact inspection I'm going to ignore, and I'm going to ignore the violation key. Do I have violation key? Yes, I do not have it because I took it off. Uh, violations, violations. Do I have a key for violation? Violation key, stage key, violations. Is violations. What is violations actually? Let me check. Inspection key. What is violations? Violation. Oh no, I can't map to this. I'm not gonna map it. So this violation key is going to be null. Ignore. Okay. So I'm going to run this, and I had to take that violation key out of it. Okay, so 1 second. First violation key. We're going to take this because I deleted this table. Okay, so kind of fixing the things around. That's good. So I'm going to go here to my table here. Going to refresh. I'm going to my fact inspections, and everything, and the inspection key is not there. Inspection. What is inspection key is not there? We never did the inspection key. Yeah, we don't have that key. So that's okay. We don't have that key. You should have that out of your stage. Like, let me fix it for you guys. So here it should have been out. Oh no, I took it. I took it. I took that out. Okay. That's okay. It's not going to cost you any because we're not going to connect to this table that doesn't exist. That's okay. All right. So now that I have all my data here, the last part is before I can alternate giving foreign keys, I must give a primary keys. So I'm going to go to my business feature here. I'm going to select add design. Here for this business key, I'm going to select here set primary key. I'm going to close and say yes. All right, refresh. That has a primary key. For my dim inspections, I'm going to select design. It already has a primary key there, so I don't have to worry. And for my fact inspection here, design, right click, set primary key, and close and say yes. So I just noticed that one of them have a primary key there, and that's wrong. Here, I had to take this out. Okay, that there you go, and that's nano. Okay, so I fix it as I go. All right, so all of them have primary keys. So the last step is new query. And in order to create a diagram, we need to alter these tables. Update. The alter, I think is okay. Alt table. So we want to alter the fact inspection. And reference Okay, so we're gonna alter what is the name of the table that that has all the foreign keys is fact inspection. That I wrote it correctly? Yes. Check constraint fact inspection. Two, the first one is the business. And in this business, let me look at the key, how I wrote it. Is bus key and the foreign key is bus key. Okay. So first to be executed and perfect. Refresh. The second one is dim inspection. So I'm going to copy this dim inspections. Fact constraint, fact inspection, dim full inspection. What is the second one? Dim inspections. Inspection, fact inspections. And what is the name of that table? Fact inspection, yes. Food foreign key. Let me see then. Food inspection. What? Food inspection key. That's a dim food dim inspections actually. With an S and that the table is with S. Alright. So I'm going to execute and then execute it. Okay. And now refresh all of them. And now that I have added to my tables, if you look here to the keys, you can see it has primary key. And if you look to the fact table has two foreign keys. Okay, the last step is new diagram. Yes, I'm going to grab the fact inspection, dim inspection, and future inspection. We don't need the raw data or the stage. That's not part of the development. So let's see, can I get it smaller? So here is the last step of your process. Ufa, we find it. I'm not asking you to query this. I don't ask you to give me the grain. I just want you to do the process. In your case study one, you are going to need to give me a query and tell me what the data is saying. But for this, it's just I want you to complete the whole process finally. All right. See you in class on Friday.